Ladies and gentlemen, today is an extremely big and important day. Well, it wasn't really today, it was more like 6 days ago. But that was the day I hit 1,000 subscribers. That, if you ask me, is a huge milestone, especially for a channel like mine who is still starting out. And I would just like to thank everyone who has subscribed. And for my 1,000 sub special, I decided to do a Q&A. So I have my laptop out here with me, and yeah, we're just gonna answer a couple questions. So let's dive right into it. All right, the first question is from King Crispy 5289. Make sure you check him out. And his question was, were you there for the 2011-2014 Minecraft YouTuber era? Okay, we're starting off strong. This is very vague. What do you mean by were you there? As in, was I like making content at that time? Was I watching those YouTubers? Was I alive at that time? Um, I'm assuming he's asking, was I making content at that time? No. No. Um, Whenever I was like littler, I did watch those YouTubers, the Dan TDM and all those guys. I did watch those people, but was I there making content? No, absolutely not. So yeah, thanks for the question, King Crispy. And yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, next is to the Max VRFS, and his question was, how tall are you? And if not that question, how many snails are in an hour? You guys are extremely vague. What do you mean by how many snails are in an hour? What? Okay, let's start off with the first question. How tall are you? I am 5'4", so, you know. How many snails are in an hour? I'm just gonna have to interpret this. Like, how many snails are born in an hour? I don't know. How many snails die in an hour? I don't know. How many snails on average are there in the span of 1 hour? I, I really don't know. But I'll just say 32. Why not? Okay. My next question is from Rova.crochet. Nice. Um, what is your goal for this channel? Is it to spread the benefit, or for fun, or to make money? This is an actually really good question that's not so vague. And what my goal is for this channel is to definitely spread the benefit. You always are hearing these news stories about, oh, reading scores are declining, and this is happening with kids these days, and all of them are throwing temper tantrums because of iPads and that type of stuff. And I hear that, and it's just so sad because these kids could be, they have so much potential, especially in the time that they're living in the time that I'm living in, where we can learn anything we want to. Like, it's all just a click away or one search away, and there it is. That's the answer. But these kids, it's just sad to see it. So whenever I make these shorts, I know kids are probably watching shorts. So I just want them to, maybe get like a little daily dose of knowledge. Or maybe get interested in that thing and actually research it. That's definitely why I made this channel, and that's definitely the benefit I want to spread from it. Yeah. So my next question is from UDHWS5WJVE7DEBE, who asked, what sort of videos do you plan to make going forward? So this is a very interesting question because it's not just shorts that I want to make going forward. I especially want to start branching out a little bit into long form content, so make some informational, like long form videos around the same length of this video. So anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. It's just going to be for those people who are more invested in learning about a specific thing, they can see that while also having the shorts, which is, just instant gratitude or stimulation. So, yeah, thanks for the question. So, next we have a question from Cool Stories F3F, and that is, why did you make a YouTube channel and what does it mean to you? So, the reason I made a YouTube channel, I already said that from Rova's question, but what does it mean to me? It's kind of like a middleman, if you could say. It's like a distributor. So I can spread my knowledge and spread these facts from this YouTube channel, and if I didn't have it, I just wouldn't be able to. And another reason why I made this YouTube channel is because my mom, at one point, said, you have a lot of knowledge. Why don't you spread that with the world in a YouTube channel? And I thought that was a great idea. So I actually made a channel before this called The Windowsill Scientist, but that channel is gone now. So yeah, I appreciate the question, Cool Stories. Um, Next we have a question from Porter Cronin, and he asked, which historical event is your favorite? Okay, this is a packed question because there are like so many historical events. What do you mean by historical event though? Do you mean like favorite to research, favorite that I just know about, most healing? I don't know. Um if you are asking like what is my favorite historical event to research, it would probably be World War II, just because that war had so much impact and it just brought so much change into the world, especially because it was so dark and it ended in an extremely dark way with the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And but it also brought benefits like the invention of nuclear energy and all that stuff. And I don't know, it's just such a two-faced war and such a two-faced event. So yeah, thanks for the questions, Porter. Another question from Porter is, what is your favorite video game? My personal favorite video game would have to be a game called Space Flight Simulator. What do you do in that game? You just build rockets and you launch them. It's actually extremely fun, especially whenever you like really get into it and figure out what works best with what and what sizes to use. And it's an extremely cool game. I highly recommend you check it out. Yeah, really fun. So next we have a question from Twinosaurus, and he said, "What got you into content?" Like I said earlier, it was definitely my mom. But what got me into this type of content, as in like shorts, was my brother. My brother was like, people these days are only watching shorts. Nobody's really into long form videos anymore. I'm like, you're right. So I did a series similar to this one on my old channel, which was one fact every day for 100 days. And that was a series that really popped off until I got to about day 10 or so and I forgot to upload for 15 days. Well, less so I forgot, more so I just wasn't able to. So yeah, that's how I got into content. And JJ Gaming K has a very deep question. What inspires you? Um, what inspires me? Okay. I think it's definitely the people who like go into the comments and they're like, "Oh, that's actually really cool. I never knew that." Or, "Oh, That's crazy. What? It's definitely just that thought that people are seeing this and people are like, oh, like this is just something that even if you don't want to, you're just absorbing it into your mind. And if you ever just have something, like random, like just a fact that you want to put out into the world, there you go. I'd give it to you. And it's definitely just that little burst of knowledge that I give to people. I think that's definitely what inspires me. And now another question from Porter. Okay, this is the grand reveal. What? No, reveal first name. My first name is Amir. If you're wondering what that means, Amir means prince whenever translated from Arabic. So technically, my name is Prince. It's spelled Ameer, and it's an amazing name. I love it. Great name. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would like to give a couple shout outs to a couple really great people. I would like to shout out Jet Allen, JAH. Jet Allen, he is my 1,000th subscriber. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. A couple people who have just been supporting me, I don't know some of these people. One of them is a guy called Pink Mammoth Plays. He always comments on my videos, always shares his support. I really appreciate you, dude. A couple people in my family that support me, definitely my brother, actually my entire family. I would just like to thank them, especially. And I'd like to thank all of you, everyone who watches my shorts, people who are watching this video, any video. So, yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody. This has been a blast of a YouTube channel. I'm definitely going to continue on. And yeah, just keep pumping out those facts. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. It has been an absolutely great experience, and peace.